in front of the VC. You'll march with the VC in the recession. In my capacity as the Vice Chancellor of St. Paul's University, and by the powers vested in me by the University Charter, I declare this 30th graduation congregation dissolved.
By the end of the harvest and the labor ended, we shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves.
St. Paul's is the university of choice, and I chose to be here, and I do not regret that decision one bit, because I have met very many people who keep impacting me in my life as a human being, in my life as a communicator, in my life as a, just as a holistic human being. And St. Paul's has taught me how to fend for myself. It has taught me how to fend for myself, and apart from that, it has also taught me about the spirit of teamwork. So, hello, my name is Shanice Wanjohe. I come from Banana. I've lived in Banana all my life, grown up in Banana. I studied in State House Girls High School, Nairobi County. And yeah, I am the firstborn of two. I joined St. Paul's University in 2017, September intake. I joined this university because I fell in love with the environment. Before I came here, I honestly had no intentions of coming here. I came, saw how it looked, and I just fell in love with the place. I have studied communication. I have not always wanted to do communication. It was sort of like a common ground for me and my mother because my passion has always been music, and I did not know what exactly I wanted to do after high school. So after deliberating and talking, having a few conversations with my mother, we decided communication is the best path for me to take, because as much as music is my passion and I'd love to take it as a career, there's some skills that I've learned from communication that will help me in my music career. Things like graphic design, video editing and production, such things, yeah. Like any other journey, it has had its ups and downs. It's not always a smooth path. Joining here, the first week I was really disoriented because I wasn't sure of what exactly I'm supposed to do, because then again, it's new territory for me. Transitioning from high school to university, it was a little bit tricky. But eventually I found my place, made very nice friends that I keep till date and that I know will help me in future. I met amazing people, amazing lecturers, and yeah, the journey has been bittersweet, but it's been worth it. There have been a handful actually, but I think two of the best experiences that I've had were, first of all, when I first designed something. Graphic design was one of my favorite units, and the first time I designed something using Photoshop, that was really special for me. And the second one has to be one of the Beyond Classroom events when I got to meet my idol, Victoria Rubadiri. That was something really special. St. Paul's is the university of choice, and I chose to be here. And I do not regret that decision one bit, because I have met very many people who keep impacting me in my life as a human being, in my life as a communicator, in my life as just as a holistic human being. And St. Paul's has taught me how to fend for myself. It has taught me how to fend for myself, and apart from that, it has also taught me about the spirit of teamwork. I'd like to mention more than one. Thomas Karaoke, he taught me graphic design. I think you've heard me mention graphic design a couple of times, so you can clearly see he had a very huge impact. Thomas Karaoke is one of my favorite lecturers. His classes were really interactive and fun. Also, Evelyn Wekesa, she is brilliant, a very brilliant lady, a very amazing woman. Her classes were the best. I mean, one of them is the obvious one. St. Paul's is a Christian university, so definitely, if you come here, your Christian values, top notch. Also, two reasons, yeah? The environment is really serene, it's very calm, it's very peaceful. No like noise and distractions and all sorts of things, but yes. 3 courses under my department. My department is communication, PR, journalism, communication itself. I think those are the ones that I know. Yeah. Well, of course I feel amazing. I feel like I can conquer anything now, But it is a bittersweet experience for me, because I'll really miss seeing this place every other day. I will miss going to the studio. I'll miss the students, some of the friends that I've made, just walking around the streets of St. Paul's. It's a very therapeutic act. I'll miss very many things, but I'm also really happy that this is the first step to making my dreams come true. Mine are just but a few words. Congratulations. And yeah, all the best as you begin this new journey.
For more information, please hit us up on www.spu.ac.ke or write to us via email. Talk to us on 0728 66 9000 or visit any of our campuses. St. Paul's University, your university of choice.
Oh, the graduating class of 2021, the journey has just begun. Like, you know, when you are graduating, you are told that I give you powers to continue reading. Like, it's just, it's about to begin. So you keep the fire burning, of course, and always aim higher. Let's not stop at undergraduate. Let's go to master's, PhD level, and it's gonna be well. Wow. My name is Peter Mwema. I schooled in several high schools. Okay, that does not explain how bad I am, but I'm just saying that for the purpose of reference. But I studied at least 2 high schools, one Kitondo High School, then I transited to Kako High School, where I finished my Form 4 in 2016. I am a proud son in a family of 3. I'm the only son, I'm proud of that. Yeah, and I'm always happy to be a St. Paulian. So I joined back in 2017, August, intake. The reason why I chose St. Paul's, first of all, I want to be very honest. I learned about St. Paul's in the internet. I never came here physically to this end. But trust you me, the moment I came here, I fell in love with the environment. So the reason why I joined St. Paul's is because from the internet, I sensed a very good and reputable institution just by what I saw on the internet and also on TV. Remember the adverts that ran on TV like, hey, we're St. Paul's, we're advertising, please, if you're interested, join us on our intake. That is how I joined St. Paul's. And I have been a proud St. Paulian since. Up to date. I have grown tremendously in all disciplines of life. And I can preach this gospel over and over again, because St. Paul's has meant to be the person I am today. Ooh, yeah. You know, when I was in high school, I was a member, not even a member, I was the PR director, public relations. And every Fridays, I remember that time we used to read news. So I was the person tasked to read the news. I was not tasked because people were given responsibilities, but I was given that obligation because teachers saw the passion in me. So that explains partly why I'm doing communication. But even when I was born, my father, Lawrence, oh my God, my dad, I love you so much. He told me that he gave me the name Mule because that time there was a BBC news anchor called Martin Mule. So when he called me that name, he envisioned me being sort of a media practitioner, a news anchor. And long story short, I mean, I just love communication because I am a very outgoing person, I believe, so I love intermingling with people, making hay while the sun shines. Bro, that's me. Wow, there's a phrase that I learned when I joined called Degree Niarambe. Okay, I don't attach importance to that. What I'm trying to say is it's not a walk in the park, but again, at the same time, it's one of the fascinating experience for me because I learned how to mingle with people from different social backgrounds. I also learned how to speak professionally. I learned that you just don't speak for the sake of speaking. You actually think before you speak because choices and words have consequences as well. So my journey has been transformative. I remember when I joined up back in 2017, I met Judy in the PR, and she was like, okay, this young boy can't even barely speak. But today I meet Judy in the streets of St. Paul's University, and she's more than happy to see me talk to people. She's more than happy to see me producing some content because I'm a content creator. That explains how proud I am, because my journey, yes, as much as it has been difficult, it has been transformative as well, and very eye-enlightening for me in my future endeavors. Oh yes, hey, I remember myself appearing on Citizen TV with an interview with one Victoria Rubadiri. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we were interviewed, because they came to our school, they saw that we are eligible to do a live production on a company such as Royal Media. And for me, that was an humbling moment for me, because that particular time, I was able to meet people who I saw on screens, people who I could imagine on in my slumberland. So when I met one-on-one with them, that was one of the most experiences I will never forget. Then number two, and most important of all, is the fact that I was able to interact with leaders in higher offices. Like I can talk to them, we can talk one-on-one without phobia, without, that uneasiness to explain myself. And that has given the ability to keep on pushing on forward. And those are things that are so dear to me and very central to my heart, and I will never forget about St. Paul's. As I've said before, I've been taught within and beyond classroom, like really academic is not only about what you write or the notes that you are given, but the ability for you to interact with people from different social background. I think that has shaped me in a manner that I could interact with people from different cultural backgrounds. Like you could go from here to States, you can go from here to Europe and talk freely with guys, because you have been taught on how to interact with people, you have been taught on how to behave. Because of a unit called intercultural communication, you interact with different cultures. So that ability and those skills which have been impacted on me, I think with that I have all what it takes. Oh, Professor Karugu Mureithi, my goodness, this lecturer is, just searching for an adjective, is outstanding for me, of course, among many other, because he follows up after class. Peter, have you understood? Peter, what can you do? What are your future endeavors? What are you planning? Like, he teaches me within and beyond classroom, and I think that is a virtue that is very rare. And of course, I owe allegiance to many other lecturers which have helped me in my degree course. St. Paul's University is a Christian ecumenical university. That means that it accommodates all students from social backgrounds and of course different faiths. Above and by extension is that they have really tried to uphold moral standards. Then number two, of course, the mode of study. The lecturers are very fantastic. I have just talked about one of my favorite lecturers among many. Like, those lecturers are just more than lecturers, because they teach you within and beyond. They even open us to higher opportunities. Like, if there's a link somewhere where they feel like you can do better in that, and they have helped us, even we in the communication department, to just go outside the market. They give us opportunities wherever they arise. Like, one of the studio technicians in St. Paul's University Limuru campus, Madam Christine, always sends me a link of they are searching for interns and all that. So that kind of attitude of appreciating people is very common in St. Paul's University and very rare. I can confidently speak so in other institutions. Almighty God bless St. Paul's. This is your university of choice. Like that's the first stanza. The most memorable mantra in the school anthem is the service to God and humanity. And it is not only written in the anthem, it is actualized, because many instances where students have problems, they have been addressed, adhering to the fact that indeed we are servants of God and humanity. I respect the institution. Oh, my goodness. Oh, how do I say? Hallelujah. I'm just more than happy. Like, if there's a word to explain how gratified I am so happy, thanks to God and my parents for trusting me. Yeah, I say congratulations to myself. Oh, the graduating class of 2021, the journey has just begun. Like, when you are graduating, you are told that I give you powers to continue reading. Like, it's just, it's about to begin. So you keep the fire burning, of course, and always aim higher. Let's not stop at undergraduate. Let's go to master's, PhD level, and it's gonna be well.
For more information, please hit us up on www.spu.ac.ke or write to us via email. Talk to us on 0728 66 90 00 or visit any of our campuses. St. Paul's University,